Hi everyone, today I want to take you through a day in the life of a greeting card designer. I'm Liz Kohler-Brown, an artist and service designer, and I create artwork for greeting cards for print on demand, Etsy shops, and art licensors. I love creating cards because I get to combine my love of hand lettering and illustration all in the same composition. I also love that cards get to reach normal people. When you put your artwork in a gallery or in a fancy art shop, it has a very limited market, but when you put your art on something like greeting cards, you're literally opening yourself up to the entire world. So when I'm working on a new greeting card project, I usually start by opening a sketch. I create all of my sketches in advance on one big day. So if I was working on a collection, I would start by creating sketches for 20 or 30 different cards and having them all on separate canvases. That way, when I'm ready to draw, all I have to do is open a canvas, the sketch is already there, and I just start drawing. So when I say sketch, I mean a really loose thumbnail sketch that just gives me the words and the illustration that I want to work with. Once I've finalized that sketch, I'll usually take a little break, go get some tea or coffee, and come back and make sure the illustration all looks good before I move forward with inking. Once I finish the basic inking process, I'll go through and play around with color for a really long time and add in details throughout the composition. Of course, once I finish a card design, it's time to order it to be printed so I can get it to my house and take some pictures. So I usually have a few different cards in the works at the same time. Some are in the sketch phase, some are in the color phase, others I already have prints of and they're ready to be photographed. I like to do it this way because I never know what kind of mood I'm going to be in that day. So I like to be able to jump in with either drawing or photographing or whatever I feel like I can fit in that day. So another process I might be doing on any given day is listing new cards in my Etsy shop or communicating with art licensors about some cards we have in the works. So when I'm working on a big card collection, I tend to clear away a few weeks to have nothing to do but work on those cards. I feel like I work a lot better when I have a big swath of time that I can dedicate rather than trying to fit in like 30 minutes here or an hour there. I just can't get into that deep flow state when I work that way. So I tend to put all of my boring, tedious tasks into 1 or 2 weeks of the month, and then the rest of the time is just for creating. Here's an example of a thank you card series that I just finished. And what I love about this series is I got to combine my love of flowers and hand lettering. I used reference images from vintage botanical flower drawings and then combined that with some lettering that was inspired by some vintage advertisements. So in the end, this has a very vintagey feel, but also is a fun floral botanical collection. So I hope you enjoyed that day in the life of a greeting card designer. Of course, if you have any other questions about my process or how I sell my designs, you can ask me in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye.